What is up, YouTube? It is Matty, and yes, this episode is going to be all about some Channel 10 3-stars. We've got the war versus Sagrado Alab, and yeah, we've got about 3 Channel 10 3-stars in it, so I'm able to put a video together for you guys, so I hope you're going to enjoy this. As always, you know, I'll do my best to explain the raids that I see, but it's difficult when you're not a Channel 10 to explain Channel 10 raids. But let's just take the raid at face value and see what it is. This is the base. You can see a lot of people these days are adding in the extra walls. So the guy's got some pink. He's slowly upgrading it. And he did the initial. It's Dito doing the attack, who is our number 3, and he's just trying to get the CC pull, get them luring at the top using 3 healers on his queen, take down the cannon. Once that's done, the CC are coming into play, so he's going to just allow the dragon to do a bit of damage to the queen because she's going to kill it quite quickly, and he's got the healer there anyway. Nice use of the poison to slow down the loons as well, so all moving quite smoothly so far. I don't know how he's going to do the funneling to make sure he knows which way she moves, maybe because he placed her slightly to the one side. It was sort of inevitable, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything else in terms of funneling at the moment, although he's got quad golems going up the and a P.E.K.K.A going in from the bottom left side of the base. Load of wizards in as well, so he's almost like tanking in from this side anyway. His king, I assume, is going in with him, which he is, and a P.E.K.K.A to go and help take down the buildings as well. So pretty unusual attack actually. He's got 5 hogs with him as well, which is so it's not a huge amount. Obviously the Inferno beams are being tanked by the heroes. Nice use of a freeze spell there. Wow, a couple of the hogs immediately get killed by spring trap, so that didn't help things. But again, the Infernos are being tanked. I think the hogs are going to start getting targeted by the beams now though, which isn't too great. Bless, sorry, excuse me. And now the queen's broken in, and she's going to go and help join the party and take down the base, but to be honest, there's not that huge amount of defences left. He's already, the P.E.K.K.A's going around the outside, the king and the queen in the core with a load of HP and a load of healers on them. The raid's pretty much set, so I don't even know how to explain this. It was like an AQ walk, just golem a go-we attack sort of with but the healers have come in to help the king and the queen, and by the end of it, this raid, I think he's going to be on full health king and full health queen, which is absolutely crazy. Sorry that the phone freezes. It's iOS 9. It loves doing it, which is highly annoying. Look, it's when you try and log into Game Center, it comes up. But yeah, what an interesting attack. Sorry I missed part of it. I'll skim through again actually on the video so you can see how he did it. And we know what's obviously going to happen at the start. Use a couple of hog to lure, queen at the top, lure the CC up there. But I'm going to focus on the bottom side of the raid because we know how the top start goes. Dropping his golem and wall breakers in to break the guys in. Single P.E.K.K.A, quite a few wizards look, and it's just the golems that are going in doing that tanking, the king, the P.E.K.K.A, just making sure they survive. And it's just made his life a lot easier. Using the wall breakers to break his queen in as well was clutch. The way the healers just survived through the whole raid, kept everything alive, was also really, really nice. So very unique attack by Dito. I'm very happy to be able to bring you, well, yeah, that, because it's something a little bit different. Next one is by Gusty, our Laloon professional. Although he does do other attacks, he's not a one-trick pony. And you can see here using a lot of people have adapted the healer strategy into various army compositions, and in this case it's an AQ walk Laloon attack, which is going to be using a golem, I presume, to help break in, take down the enemy queen and air defense. You would normally try and take down an Inferno as well. But he's bringing 2 frees. He's not expecting to get an Inferno. So, yeah, unfortunately at the moment... Oh, I would have said he could have placed the it better, but I think he knew that the healers were going to move into the heal, which was actually ended up being really clutch, because I wouldn't have guessed that, but Gusty knows what he's doing. And you can see here, the queen's taken down the loons like butter, took down the dragon. King looks like he might want to walk around the outside a little bit. But he's using the wall breakers to break him in, and the wizards there to help create the funnel anyway, so that worked like a charm as well. The queen is getting healed, but she is getting hit by the expo as well, so being able to keep her alive, it's going to end soon. There it is. Queen is now dead, but the king is still running around the outside of the base. The healers are still trying to get to him to help him out, at least give him a little bit of health. Maybe it's going to help out a little bit, but now the heal is going to be negated by the Inferno Towers. But here it is, look, couple of hounds and then the loon spam to get the loon spam to get the troops in. Haste all over the place to rush the loons into where they need to get to, onto the top of the defences. And the haste is so effective, but look at this. Rage spell over the core, double freeze to get down those Infernos, which they have got. They will go down, or just so they're at least not effective for a while for his loons to catch up. That final Inferno is going to do some pretty significant damage to a big group of loons though, which isn't so good. But eventually they will go down, and he has got a full hound leftish, if you can see it, which is just going to sit on top of the Tesla. So I'm curious as to what's going to take the Tesla down, and it looks like it might be a wizard, but then the king is coming in. So wow, this is really interesting to how the raid's going to finish. What a didn't quite expect this, but look at that onslaught of pups that are coming now, particularly when that pops as well. They're killing the enemy skelly traps. The hound is surviving. Once it's taken down, it's going to pop just in time. Wow. What a clutch raid this was. It was I thought the hound was going to pop as well. That would have been beautiful if it just popped just in time. But no, 3-star by Gusty, so well done there. And the final video I'm going to show in this recap is the raid on number 4, which was again another sick raid by D Dollar, which was probably, I think this one he didn't quite expect the 3-star, I'd probably say. I don't know. It's a really strange base design. And it's almost like he went for the 2, but got a few things went perfectly, and it just resulted in the 3. So initially pulled the CC out. Unfortunately, there was a couple of Teslas right at the top side of the base, which he probably didn't expect. So sort of looked like he panic dropped the witches, which seemed to have worked. Loaded up the wizards as well, the Peckers, I mean, this is sort of like, oh my god, didn't expect that. I bet he planned out to take down the CC nicely, then move on in and this, that and the other. But it's like, oh god, get everything down, get in. But it didn't actually matter, because I'm only assuming that's the case. I assume he didn't know the Teslas were there, and that's how it felt for him. But you can see he's starting to move through the base. The troops are going through. The double hit freezes down. I think the first freeze might have been a little bit early maybe, but the first Inferno Tower is just about to go down, which it did, and he's moving through quite a few defences now. The king and the queen are in a good position right in the middle, or the king is at least. The queen needs to go to the around the edge, I think, to help take down the buildings. Pecker on the Expo is good, because that Expo needs to go down because it's got a lot of HP and it can cause a pain over time, particularly on a raid. But look at the troll Teslas this guy's got on his base. 4 Teslas on the outside. Highly frustrating. So even when this attack's starting to pan out, look, you've still got the queen on at high HP with ability left. The king, he hasn't got any left, but the raid's starting to look nice. But those troll Teslas, just highly frustrating, because it could have very easily been the end of the raid. Ben's just about to arrive home, so I'm going to have to start speeding up the video now. But you get the gist. The king and the queen are cleaning up the base. King's going around the outside, but look at the skellies. It's tanking for the king. King gets in, slaps it. Queen ability now. He's going to run out. He's conscious about time. Queen's going to take down that, and now it's the final Tesla. How is it going to pan out? I was thinking, oh my god, that Tesla could easily melt the queen quickly, but look how this goes out in terms of timing. It was absolutely clutch. Skelly's all running out in front, distracting the Tesla, just enough time for the queen to get in and take it down. So friggin' ridiculous timing, and great luck on that raid. Awesome job by D Dollar. Awesome job by the Town of Tens to bring home by Dito, and to Gusty as well for bringing those 3 stars back for the clan. That was awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.